to receive a level 1 violation from the NCAA. The violation includes alleged impermissible contact with recruits during an NCAA-mandated dead period. A lot of head coaching rumors surrounding Harbaugh in the NFL as well. Shannon, what do you make of all this?
Nothing. I don't care. I don't care anything about the NCAA, Skip, because they've been sanctimonious for the longest time. They've been on their high perch for what they did to Reggie Bush and tried to do to Cam Newton. Dez Bryant, they suspended him 4 games for working out and having lunch with Deion Sanders.
They did.
And then what they did to A.J. Green, he missed 4 games for selling his jersey. Hell is his. But Johnny Manziel signed 4,000 items for free. And they found, he missed a half.
Against Rice.
Against Rice. Man, stop this. The NCAA has always been on some bull jive. Yeah. And I'm glad for the NIL deal. I'm glad these colleges and conferences say later for y'all, we're going to make our own rules. We don't need y'all to tell us what to do. Get back. Pretty soon, they ain't going to have an NCAA. And I'll be happy for it, Skip. Look, everybody's doing stuff like this, a dead period. Man, stop this. These coaches been having contact through one way or another with these recruits. Since if you like somebody, Skip, you find a way to make contact with them.
Okay.
And so the NCAA, y'all need to stop this foolishness. Get Reggie Bush's Heisman back and apologize for what y'all did to Dez and A.J. Green. And then I might have some sympathy for what be upset about what Jim Harbaugh did.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest Jim Harbaugh fan,
You
Skip.
are not.
But these are, man, stop.
Okay, you just went big picture. I'm going to go little picture.
Hey,
I'm going to go Jim Harbaugh, because the point here is the NCAA is accusing Michigan of 4 minor violations that won't add up to much of anything. But level 1 major accusation right now levied against Jim Harbaugh for not cooperating with the investigation, not being forthcoming, not being truthful enough about the 4 minor alleged violations.
Right. So what, it cost him a scholarship, 2 scholarships?
Well, it's a major violation. It would be a suspension for Jim Harbaugh to start with, and there could be some sanctions that would be fairly significant here that could hurt the progress of a program that he's turned finally around. It took a while, but he's turned it around.
So you do something to him with the potential of him might leave it. So now you want to exacerbate that situation, talking about you're going to suspend him?
It just led me to wonder if he's not out there on the market, the NFL marketplace, interviewing for these other jobs, because he sees the handwriting. And
you going to pull a Pete Carroll on him?
Yeah, pull a Pete Carroll. Or my favorite story of that was, because I was in the middle of that death penalty at SMU featuring our friend Eric Dickerson and Craig James.
Pony Express.
Pony Express, or it was Pony Distress, or what? Pony Excess was the 30 for 30 that I was actively involved in. But the point of that was, I was very close to Ron Meyer in my Dallas days, but he saw the handwriting all over the locker room wall, and he said, I'm going to get out while the getting is good. Not Colts. He went to New England.
New England, right.
He took the New England Patriots head coaching job. This is way before Mr. Kraft.
Right.
Back in the day. This is back in the, what year was this?
84, 85?
In that range, 86, 87, right in there. Anyway, all of a sudden.
Because he ended up in Indy.
Yes, he did.
Because that's when they traded.
But Ron Meyer was one step ahead of the NCAA law that was about to come down as hard on that program as any has ever been come down upon.
I don't think they'll ever have a penalty down like that.
They took it away. They just took, for 2 years, they just took the whole program away. And it was because Ron Meyer said, hey, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm in the Southwest Conference. It's about bragging rights. Everybody... like every school is represented in those big downtown office buildings in Dallas because we're right in the center of it. Right. And so I want to give my very wealthy alums bragging rights, and I'm going to help them help us by, I'm just going to go buy a bunch of recruits.
Yes.
And I think our man Eric Dickerson has admitted, maybe I got a little something.
He said he's all about that Firebird.
I got a little something.
He's all about that Firebird.
But yeah, once upon a time, Ron Meyer called me on National Signing Day.
Right.
As he was leaving Sealy, Texas, home of Eric Dickerson,
on his home of the mattress company also.
That's correct. But it's back in the day of the car phone. He called me on his car phones. He said, hey, you will not believe this. I just signed Eric Dickerson. I said, Eric Dickerson? He'd already signed Craig James out of Houston Stratford High School, who was the best running back in Texas, so to speak. But Eric Dickerson was the best running back in the country, right?
Yes.
Well, why would you have both of them there? I don't know, because maybe they got best deals?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly.
All right, okay. Well, so they just did this. They said, we're going to this is going to be the best team money can buy, and they were really good.
Right.
And they did win the Southwest Conference. And then after Ron Meyer left, then they almost won the national championship. They got tied by Lou Holtz's Arkansas team. But my point is this. It was another classic case of Ron Meyer left the school in ruins, you know, like, and he's the head coach of the New England Patriots.
And they just finally came back to life in like the last, 7, 8, 9 years?
But never like
But they're never going to be what they were. No.
Yeah. But the point is, I would hate it for Michigan if Harbaugh leaves one step ahead of the law here and he gets your Denver job and he's sitting pretty in Denver and they're not sitting so pretty back in
and somebody else some other coach has to bear the repercussions of his actions.
Right. Because Michigan is loaded because J.J. McCarthy is still there, obviously, and that's the best college quarterback Jim Harbaugh has ever had because he never could get one. I mean, he had Andrew Luck, obviously, at Stanford. But at Michigan, he hasn't been able to find that guy, which has shocked me. But he's got that guy right now. But his statements are, I'm going to hang in there with Michigan.
Then you got to say that.
Well, I guess you
Pete
do.
Carroll said he was going to stay there, too.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
At USC.
Yeah, he was going to stay there. Then all of a sudden, he didn't stay there.
Well, it's giant hypocrisy because obviously you feel like the coach should pay if you're going to make the program and the kids pay a price, he should pay a price.
Oh yeah, because it was his action.
It was.
I mean, the kids didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, because the 4 minor violations are just silliness to me. They're little wrist slap violations.
Yeah.
But if the coach doesn't cooperate on that, and he is a little
Man, you
above
know
it
how
all,
he is. He's defiant. He wasn't going to cooperate. He's like, who are you to come in here and question me?
Right.
No, I didn't do it. I mean, I can see him being smug and cavalier.
That's exactly what he would. It's all the qualities you don't love in him is why this program is suddenly in some hot water, right?
But I think you and I both agree we don't like the NCAA.
No. I've never liked it because I even defended Ron Meyer. Again, I was close to him back in the 80s.
Right.
I said he broke bad rules. Well, he broke them, and the rules are the rules, but they were bad rules.
Exactly.
And now look at what's happened. The biggest revelation in college football, the biggest story of this year in all of sports is these kids are making big money now, as they should have from the start.
Exactly. Now give Reggie his Heisman back.
Okay, give Reggie his Heisman back because he was making peanuts, whatever that was.
Yeah,
but,
wasn't enough.
Well, it was just joke money is what it was. And all of a sudden, these guys are getting serious money. And guess what? College football's okay, right?
Yeah. Hey.
Huh? You missed out.
My grandbaby.
Huh?
Yep, go get that money for his grandpa.
Okay, maybe. Because you did not get that
I didn't
money.
get no money. We going to the highest bidder.
Yep. All right. You sure about that?
Positive.
Okay, you're kind of putting a lot on his head.
That's okay. He can handle it.
Can he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if he doesn't want to play football?
He playing football, Skip.
Whether he likes it or not.
That's a decision for him. He and his mom and dad have.
Well,
but I highly recommend
Papa Shay Shay has a plan in place.
Yes.
All right, guys, let's talk a little NBA action when we come back after this break. Skip, your Clippers, they lost last night.
What happened?
Does that prove they cannot contend for a title this season?